Man, you know I love you, Jensen, but we both have work to do. What do you need?
I spoke to Sarah earlier, before you made your little discovery. He got in touch with me after seeing footage of the train station attack.
You should talk to him again. I mean, if it was me, if there was something inside me and I didn't know where it came from, I would want whatever answers I could get.
You're saying you know where every single piece of you comes from?
I am not fancy like you, but we are similar in some ways. Both stuffed with more tech than our bodies can handle. Both pushing the limits of augmentation. The big difference is I am my own maker, Jensen. There is no one for me to thank or to blame but myself.
This calibrator you need, what is it exactly?
It's a device that allows me to measure and manipulate neuronal connections. I mean, I can eyeball with the best of them, but for any type of advanced procedure.
So you can't optimize my system without this device? An OTAR just happens to have it.
I was having a shipment of tools delivered to somewhere I shouldn't have. An OTAR intercepted. I'm sorry, Jensen. This situation I got with the Diwalis, it's not really your problem.
Starting to think it is. What else do I need to know about OTAR?
OTAR Botkoveli is the second in command of the Diwali crime family here in Prague. People say he is a good guy to have on your side.
And if you're not on his side?
Then you hide behind a wall and hope OTAR doesn't find you. It's frustrating, Jensen. I got this deal with OTAR's boss, Radic Nikoladze. Way under the table, super secret. The Diwali are supposed to stay away from me.
Guess OTAR didn't get the memo. Tell me more about your relationship with the Diwali. What exactly are you caught up in?
Well, you see, it's not so much a relationship, and not so much with the Diwalis per se. It's more of an occasional contact with Radic Nikoladze.
Alright. So this contact you happen to have with Radic then?
The problem here isn't me so much. Radic has a habit of keeping things from OTAR. And OTAR, he doesn't like what he doesn't know. So he puts heat on me as a way of putting heat on Radic. Trying to burrow into his secrets, you know?
Does Radic have secrets buried here with you?
My deal with Radic, part of this deal, is that I don't talk to anyone about my deal. Not OTAR, not you, no one. No offense, Jensen, you scared the shit out of me. OTAR, he scares the shit out of me. But Radic is worse than both of you put together.
Give me a rundown on these experimental logs you found again.
You got two distinct systems in that garage of yours, Jensen. One is Saris. Those logs are tested, safe, reliable. The other ones were hidden. And man, they are screaming for juice. You need to overclock your rig if you want them to run.
You made it sound before like there were risks involved.
Basically, you could overheat. And if that happens, well, that's the whole experimental mystery part. I'm not exactly sure what could happen.
You're not filling me with confidence here, Kohler.
No, don't say that. You can mitigate the risks by permanently disconnecting one of your more standard issue AUGs. One for every new AUG you decide to try out. In fact, as your doctor, I highly encourage you to test your limits.
I'll keep that in mind. That's all I need for now, Doc.
Yeah, okay. And hey, good luck with that shit. Don't fry yourself, alright?
Jensen, it's Miller. Listen. I need your eyewitness report as soon as possible. What's your ETA?
Depends on how many cops ask to see my papers.
Fuck. Not much I can do about state police after yesterday's attack. Get in when you can. Miller out.
Sorry, I cannot help.
Looking forward to the day.
Don't worry.
What are we doing now?
We got the weapons belongs, right? I'll find it.
Any idea what today's take is?
Try to look professional.
I'm serious. I saw him last night. Find better anywhere. I promise.
Měl byste opustit oblast.
I have searched for somebody. I have suffered long enough. I was lost like you.
Just lose his daughter not so long ago? Yes, we stabbed. How nice.
You look a little pale. Are you feeling all right?
Adam, what's going on? I didn't expect to hear from you.
I didn't expect my doctor to find dormant augs hidden in my system.
What?
Dormant experimental augs. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Adam, you know the decisions I made for you 2 years ago.
Yes or no?
No! All the work we did on you was above board. You have my word on that. What exactly did you find?
Experimental test augs spliced into my system. Kohler said something about a neodymium shell. Who would have designed something like that?
God, you've got a Titan aug? It's impossible. It was just a concept.
You just said this wasn't you.
It wasn't. The DoD showed me schematics 3 years ago and asked me if I thought it could work. It was designed by somebody else, Vadim Orlov. Megan and I interviewed him once, but he wouldn't have fit in.
Orlov? Sounds Russian. Who is he? Why wouldn't he have fit in?
He was supposed to be a boy wonder, a neuroscience prodigy. Got his master's degree in Moscow, post-grad in the US. His grades were off the chart, but his theories were sketchy at times. Megan said his ethics were questionable.
Megan? Megan Reed said that? The woman who gave you my DNA to experiment with?
We didn't hire him, Adam. 2 minutes into the interview, and I could tell Orlov didn't like his ideas being challenged by anyone. Least of all, a strong woman like your ex.
These schematics you saw. Don't suppose you kept a copy?
They were classified. I never had a copy. The only reason I even saw them was because the Defense Department valued my opinion. Seraph Industries did good work back in the day. When we signed a schematic, you knew it was solid.
I've got to find this guy.
Adam, let me track him down for you. I'm leaving for London soon, but I can make phone calls, reach out to people. Seraph Industries may be gone, but my name still carries weight in certain circles.
Do it. Contact me by infolink when you have something.
I won't let you down on this. I never felt right about losing touch with you after Panchea. When I heard you'd shown up in Detroit alive a year after everyone thought you were dead. Why didn't you get in touch with us?
I couldn't. Rescue crews pulled me out of the ocean and dumped me in a clinic in Alaska. Nobody knew who I was. For a long time, neither did I.
My God, son, you don't think... I mean, that could have been when...
Find Orlov, Seraph. I've got questions I need answered.
I will, I promise. I'll call you.
I said your papers are expired.
Papers. Panel.
Santo! The all-friendly colony. The Santo Cruz. What are the...
When you wish on the star.
What?
The song.
me. Don't think we should all be
Just make it a little bit cheaper. No way. He tried to pay with a credit card? hate watching the news. Wars, famine, murders, Yes. Goodbye.
Jak se uvidíme později.
I always get a little nervous.
I'm nervous about moving the news. The shopkeeper was late on his protection payment.
Hey, you!
Stop! Identification. You are going to die when you see my new car.
Can't take that kickback.
Trace program initiated. Access granted.
What do you mean you think he'd make a better capo? Mr. Nicolazzi, he is a great man. This family, it is where it is because of him.
Of course, but what do you expect? The Diwali family has lost a lot of respect in the last few years.
Ты что-то сказал?
Check the schedule.
Видел, тут крыса была. Что босс вчера сказал? Make it fast.
Girls were talking about some asshole.
Ну и нахрена ты так, а? Видишь там что-нибудь?
Make sure the girls don't talk.
In the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be watching the UN closely for any break in the story. This is a live from Icus.
There's a body over here. Wake up.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers in the airways flight 451 were killed. When an augmented passenger...
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Covered from the black box recorder suggests that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the Og incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world caused the greatest loss of life.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you live.
Access granted.
All right, Kohler. I've got your neuroplasticity calibrator.
That's great! I'm gonna pencil you in for that optimization procedure. Just as soon as I'm done with this house call.
What house call?
I got this other and you know, doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Neither do I, Kohler. Call me when you're ready.